Welcome back to SME Insights. We're at Mission Critical Workforce 2030 at Manufacturing Technology Series East. With me today, Manuel Merkt from Haimer USA. Thrilled to have you here. I'm Christian Jensen, Director of Institutional Giving with the SME Education Foundation. And in this conversation today, Manuel is going to share some valuable insights from Haimer about their partnership with the SME Education Foundation, the work they're doing to inspire, prepare, and support their workforce and their future customer base. So, welcome, Manuel.
Thank you very much.
So before we get into talking about the wonderful donation Haimer made to support scholarships with the SME Education Foundation, would love to learn a little bit from you, and hopefully you can share with our audience a little bit about the work at Haimer that you're doing.
Certainly. So Haimer is Haimer USA is a North American subsidiary of Haimer in Germany. We're a high-end manufacturer of tool holders, but then also end mills, balancing machines, shrink fit machines, and also presetters. So pretty much everything around a machine tool we can provide. We are located in Chicago, in the Chicago area, and for our slogan is quality wins. Quality wins in terms of our products, but also when it comes to people. So for us, it's very important to have the right kind of people in our factory in Germany, but then also at Haimer USA to make sure we can provide the best service to our customers.
And that's one of the things that struck me in my initial conversations with you and your teammates, just how heavily Haimer invests in its people. Can you share with us a little bit about, before we get into the scholarship, a little bit about the investments Haimer makes both in Germany and in the US to support its workforce?
Yeah, so in Germany it's quite common to have an apprenticeship program. It's a German-style apprenticeship program. It's usually 4.5 years long. Kids are in the factory for 3 days a week and then go back to a school, like a trade school, for 2 days a week to learn all the theoretical aspects of a trade. So it's not an on-the-job training, it's really an apprenticeship where they learn a career. They're being set up for the career. Unfortunately, we don't have the same model in the US right now, but we're working very closely with local schools, SME, of course, other associations, just to make sure we build a network of future workers. And in addition, we also provide our own employees in-house training, a tuition reimbursement program where our employees can take additional classes, go back to school, and we reimburse them for that. We reimburse them for that.
That's fantastic. I had the opportunity a few years ago to come through your Villa Park offices, and the training center that you have is beautiful there.
Yes,
and really a great resource to provide to your team.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I have to say, before I ask this question, I have to say thank you. We really appreciate Haimer's investment into scholarships with the SME Education Foundation. And I want to gauge your perspective, what it was like working with the SME Education Foundation to create that scholarship. And the question I always ask is why? How did it come about?
So when our fearless leader, Brent Holden, learned about the foundation, what you guys do at SME to help young kids that might not be able to afford going back to school or go through a training program, help them financially, he was very excited and he wanted to be a part of it. And I think there was at another show, USTEX, I believe.
Yeah, another MT Series show just a couple years ago.
So he wanted to be involved, and it was an easy one then for him to convince the rest of the Haimer team to get also financially involved, because again, we want to build a network of young individuals that eventually can grow into this trade and help all the companies around here. So it's not just a selfish way of us spending money on us, but really on the whole manufacturing network.
And that's amazing. And that's, that mentality of we can't do it alone. We have to help the entire manufacturing ecosystem is so important. And really one of the ways that Haimer and the SME Education Foundation are aligned from a mission perspective. We were talking a little bit about, before we started the interview, about their scholarship recipients. We're on year 2 of the scholarship being awarded. What does that mean for Haimer, knowing that you've supported a young person now through 2 years of their educational journey?
That's amazing. I mean, we cannot wait to see what will be at the end of that road, right? I mean, hopefully they will flourish in this industry, maybe with us, maybe with somebody else, but it's just great to be able to help them financially. And again, making sure that we grow this network of kids.
Awesome. And I know this week, Haimer's participating in the SME Education Foundation Bright Mind Student Summit.
Yeah.
And the students have so much energy and so much passion. Any fun stories from the booth so far?
I don't know about fun stories, but when I saw how engaged they are, that the question they ask, they don't just come to the booth and grab a pen and walk away. They really ask questions and they are engaged with our team. It's great to see because it's very genuine. Like they're not just there because they have to be, they want to learn. And that's great to see.
Yeah, and it's really always amazing when, especially young people that haven't been exposed to manufacturing, they see just how cool manufacturing can be. And your booth is fantastic. You've got a lot of sharp looking parts, and it's amazing. So one last question: if you could give advice to a young person entering manufacturing today, I know you've worked in the manufacturing sector for quite a bit now. What advice would you share?
That's a good question. As you mentioned, I've been in the manufacturing industry for quite a while. I went through an apprenticeship myself over in Germany, and then I came over here. I think one of the things that I would recommend young individuals is just stick with something and not just jump to the next best thing right away. Wait it out. It's worth learning. Keep learning, making sure you stay with the company. If they treat you well, make sure that you treat them well and grow within the company. Loyalty pays off after a while.
Well said. Great advice. Manuel, I so appreciate your time. We at the SME Education Foundation appreciate the partnership and the generosity of Haimer. We look forward to impacting the lives of young people together for years to come.
Awesome.
Appreciate your time today, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.